What is up, guys? Orbital-Pilot back here once again in the world of Warthunder. This time taking to the sky in some arcade battles. I had a couple people ask me about the aiming reticle in arcade, and I thought I would explain it a little bit better than I have in the past. So let's talk about the arcade battles. Obviously, in realistic and simulator battles, you don't get an aiming reticle. Basically, you aim your guns where they're going to lead, and you fire from there. But in arcade, it does give you a bit of a rest, and it gives you where, technically, to aim. And that's really where I want to talk. Now, coming down from a JU-87, you can see where my cursor is in proportion to the actual lead indicator. It's really nowhere near the lead indicator. I'm not sure what it is about Warthunder, but that thing does not seem to be accurate. Once again, as you can see, aiming not at the aiming reticle, but in front of it. And the same thing right there. As we can see, these are German 20 millimeters, but yeah, I'm not even near the aiming reticle. And that's, I think, where a lot of players go wrong. Basically, here's kind of what I recommend doing is go into some realistic battles, play 5 or 6 matches, learn how to actually lead the guns, and then come back into arcade. And trust me, you're going to have an absolute blast. It's going to be much easier once you actually know how to aim the cannons, and you can use the lead reticle to actually help you instead of it doing the work for you. So let's get into some actual gameplay where I talk about what I'm doing and why. So an F3F comes in, and this is actually a bad example because it shows where I messed up. Instead of aiming directly for the P39, I do use the lead indicator, and it doesn't help me at all. Once again, I don't think the lead indicator is very helpful in most combat situations. BF-109 also coming up. Bow fighters, this is of the big targets, and this is really where I need to practice. None of us are perfect pilots, and for some weird reason, I can hit amazing shots, some of which I don't even know how. But I cannot shoot in a straight line. If the person is flying straight, it is impossible for me to hit. Now let's talk about gun convergence. I have mine set to 800. That's going to be really, really wide for some people. So just find what works for you. I recommend anywhere from 400 to 800. 800 personally for me, because I like to engage a little bit further in distances. And as we can see there, if you're trying to set up a kill, make sure you watch out for your leeway. No problem though. The next clip is going to be fairly interesting though. JU-87 comes up, and I always prefer attacking from the bottom or from the top. It's going to give you the biggest outline of the plane to shoot at. Now, instead of going directly heads up with him, I'm not going to do that because I don't know if that's the one with cannons. I'm not going to risk it. Instead, I'm going to turn around. However, I do forget this is arcade battles, and JU-87s turn ridiculously fast. So turn the engine all the way down. I'm going to try to get him to overshoot. It's not going to happen. For some weird reason, however, he takes it into the vertical. I'm not sure if he thought my engine was dead, but very, very unwise decision. As we can see here, nowhere near the lead indicator. Now this is actually kind of a weird position because the lead indicator is actually correct. If you are going straight up and you are directly behind them, the lead indicator helps immensely. But if you're at any type of turn or tight maneuver, I find that the lead indicator is normally too far behind. So try to actually aim about, I don't know, on the actual screen, a centimeter to a centimeter and a half in front of the dot, which I know is a little bit weird. As we can see here, that works amazing, but you saw just how far ahead I was aiming right there of the lead indicator. It was a ton, and my guns hooked up really, really well. So, it just goes to show you, the lead indicator is sometimes on drugs. So guys, thank you for watching. If you guys have any other tips for the people that need it, post it in the comments down below. I find it really helpful when the community helps out too with these types of kind of tutorial videos, because I may have left something out or, you know, oversaw something that one of you guys can let some of the new people coming into Warthunder let them know down below, and just help them out, because we all were new at one time, and obviously I am not a new player at all, so this is fairly easy stuff to me. But I do remember when I first started, this stuff was immensely complicated for some reason, and it's just about getting better. But I do recommend realistic battles, guys. More RP, and it's going to teach you actually how to shoot the guns, which is going to help you in arcade battles. So guys, once again, thank you for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button. Let's try to hit that 300 mark, and I'll see you guys next time.